sits down with the cast of Rogue One. Peter takes a trip to Fantasy Flight Games. And much, much more. Now, from the Lucasfilm headquarters, it's the Star Wars Show.
Hello, I'm Peter Townley.
And I'm Andy Gutierrez. Welcome to the Star Wars Show, the only Star Wars show on the internet that locked Diego Luna in a copy room for minutes on end.
Is he okay?
Oh yeah, he is just fine. Let's go to the news.
If you've ever wanted to run a half marathon dressed as an X-Wing pilot or other rebel with appropriate running gear, you are in luck because the Run Disney Lightside Half Marathon is a little over a month away.
The Disneyland event runs from January 12th to 15th and features a Star Wars-themed half marathon, 10K, 5K, and kids race.
Can't make it to Anaheim or are an athletic superstar? Well, the Dark Side Challenge is coming to Walt Disney World in April, just around the same time as Star Wars Celebration.
Synergy!
Plus, wouldn't you know it, through the magic of editing, we have got the medals the finishers will receive right here on the show.
And they look pretty snazzy. For more information about the medals, check out StarWars.com. And to register for the race, head to RunDisney.com.
Speaking of Disney World, Epcot's Spaceship Earth was recently transformed into a fully armed and fully operational Death Star.
The effect, created to celebrate the release of Rogue One, uses projections and other special effects to successfully strike fear into the hearts of tourists.
That's a trap! You can catch the Spaceship Earth Death Star projection for yourself right now at Epcot Center.
If you're a Star Wars bookworm, have a kid, or both, we've got the Skinny on books coming your way very soon. They are Join the Resistance, the junior novelization of Rogue One, a new children's series entitled Star Wars Adventures in Wild Space, and Star Wars the Prequel Trilogy graphic novel. You can read the full story right now on StarWars.com. Shifting to games, Star Wars Battlefront dropped 2 huge DLC packs this week.
The first puts players into battle on the planet Scarif from Rogue One and features playable versions of Jyn Erso and director Orson Krennic. So now we have Vader's cape, Lando's cape, and Krennic's cape in Battlefront.
It also contains 4 new maps and a new multi-stage infiltration mode. Also released yesterday for those of us with PlayStation VR, like Rogue One director Gareth Edwards here, is Star Wars Battlefront Rogue One X-Wing VR mission, which finally brings Battlefront to virtual reality.
Both are available right now for Battlefront Season Pass holders.
Finally, before I sit down with the cast of Rogue One in our studio, we had a chance to catch a very special moment in our halls last week.
Lucasfilm President Kathleen Kennedy, along with director Gareth Edwards, led the ILM VFX crew in a celebratory toast for their amazing work in Rogue One, and well, they got a pretty exciting phone call right in the middle. Watch.
You know, the amazing thing is that we're cresting 4 years since we all started talking about making Star Wars movies, and it's pretty hard to believe that we are about to release our second.
I got off the phone about a half hour with George Lucas. The story was really emotional and it all looked great, and just couldn't stop talking about how happy he was.
I've always wanted to see the size of this place.
It's good to see you.
Good to see you again.
Was there discussion of your accent? A lot of our Hispanic Latin American fans were really excited that you have your accent.
That's what makes Cassian special and different, you know? And that's why I'm the only one that can play Cassian. This film is about that. It's about celebrating those differences.
So Jyn is one of the most physically demanding leads in Star Wars. What part of the training are you looking forward to never doing again?
Basically, for 7 months, you don't wear anything else when you're off set but sweatpants and training gear. It's a bit like being in the sort of Russian gymnastics team. You become an athlete for that period.
A lot of people don't realize that you were actually on set with the actors in every scene you shot. What's it like being 7 feet tall?
Awesome. I love being 7 feet tall. I felt 10 feet tall, evidently.
What is it like playing an antagonist knowing that there's an even larger presence looming, like Darth Vader?
I don't think Krennic particularly respects Vader, but he is very aware of his abilities as a fighter.
Was there a lot of room for you to improvise on set?
Yeah, well, I slap Cassian and say, and there's a fresh one if you mouth off again.
So Bodhi's a relatively timid guy who kind of defies that.
I don't know if I buy that. So that's propaganda. There's nothing timid about standing up for what you believe in. He's not a soldier.
But right, he defies his role.
Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. There we go.
Oh, this takes me back to Pinewood. Oh, the hours spent with this thing. So she'd have it on her belt, and then she takes it off, and then she holds it, and then the idea was like, she then does that. In everything that we've seen, Galen is constantly wet. Was there ever a day where you weren't covered in rain?
No, I don't think so. And there was actually an indoor scene, but then they figured out that you just came from outdoor and it was raining, so it was wetting me down again.
Are you sick of talking to me yet? I feel like you're probably just like, Star Wars show again.
but I can see that's how you feel about me.
No, we love talking to you. It's just like...
I thought we had something special.
What would K2SO, a Star Wars story, be about?
It would be like a buddy cop comedy.
Oh, that would be good.
Yeah, a buddy cop comedy where I'm the wisecracking one. And he's like, K2, please. You said you put gas in the car.
I have to say that it's been the most amazing promotion ever, because those who are in front of you, they do have an opinion. They are talking about something that matters to them. I love that. This film has so much love behind. The energy behind this film is spectacular.
A Star Wars show viewer asks, did you have any input in choreography, and how did it compare to doing films like Ip Man?
As an artist, you automatically get involved with not just choreography, but anything. So when they asked Donnie and to swing the stick, they let me have my stage.
Did you steal anything from set?
For comedy value, and also because I really wanted it, to be able to steal the Death Star plans.
The prop.
Yeah, I had to find out exactly where it was going to be, and then we just grabbed them and went.
Last question.
Yeah.
What are the top...
Last question?
Yeah, well, you're a busy
You
man.
guys start, wow, I'm clearly expendable. That's the Empire for you. Last question, yes.
What would you say are the top 3 questions that you get asked at every press event?
What was it like working with Darth Vader?
Who's Cassian?
How is it that you were just a voiceover guy?
What was it like being on a Star Wars film?
What is it like being in Star Wars?
Star Wars. Oh my God, Star Wars.
It's amazing!
It sucked.
So you said that you are collecting Jyn Erso action figures, and that your nephew has an affinity for ripping off their arms. So we here at the Star Wars Show wanted to present you with this custom Jyn Erso action figure. It will keep him busy for a little while.
That is going straight in his Christmas pile.
Kyle, our camera guy here, is like your biggest fan ever.
Hello.
Hi.
He has said that he wants nothing more in the world than to be punched in the gut by you.
Okay.
What the f?
Did you read the comics when you were a kid?
Yeah, this is the Latin American. No mames! Sorry guys, but this is a big deal. Thank you.
I'm at Fantasy Flight Games for the Star Wars Destiny preview event. Justin, we're both big fans of tabletop games.
Yeah, absolutely, Peter. So there's no place we'd rather be than here at Fantasy Flight Games to look at the launch of their newest game, Star Wars Destiny.
We've got people, they've been lined up for hours to come in and play Star Wars Destiny. We've got people in there right now who are getting a demo of it for the first time. We're gonna have a panel with Mark Wade and Timothy Zahn. It's a love affair with all things Star Wars.
Star Wars Destiny is a fast and fun card and dice game where you get to take all of the characters from all of the eras of Star Wars, put them together, make a team, and defeat your opponent.
So now Finn's gonna do 2 damage to Kylo Ren.
I feel, for you, a great disturbance in the Force, and there's only one thing that I want to say to you right now. You are part of the Rebel Alliance and a traitor. Take him away.
Oh. Okay. More Star Wars Show coming up in a second. Gotta admit, still kind of jealous you got to interview the cast this week.
Yeah, but you got to go to Minnesota in the winter.
Yeah, it's not the same thing.
Pretty cool, but you'll get your chance on Saturday.
That's right. That's a good segue. This Saturday, Andy, myself, along with Anthony Carboni and David Collins will be hosting the Rogue One: A Star Wars Story red carpet live stream presented by Verizon this Saturday night, beginning at 5 p.m. Pacific time. You can watch it on StarWars.com, our YouTube channel, the Go90 app, and Fios TV.
You might want to bring this because it was cold last year.
Yeah.
And as always, remember to check out the Star Wars After Show presented by Verizon, where I, along with other esteemed Lucasfilm employees, sit on the couch behind me and dish about what went down on this week's The Star Wars Show. Spoilers, I'm probably going to talk about how charming Diego Luna is in person.
You have been talking a lot about that lately.
It's true, he is.
Watch it this Thursday and every Thursday on youtube.com/Verizon.
Thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.
Do you think Diego won't mind that I borrowed his jacket?
I'm sure, he's a nice guy.
Yeah.